Hello, you are with Leisa from Intrinsic Mind. How are you? Today we are talking about goal setting. Now, do you want to propel yourself forward and make sure that everything that you have in your timeline, as in all of your goals and manifestations, come to life? Do you really want to see everything come to fruition in 2020? If you do, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell button and stay tuned. And if you can, I would love you to comment below and tell us what your number one goal is and let us know how you're going to get that, because you are definitely going to get it. All right, let's move forward. Hey guys, you're back with Leisa. We are talking about goal setting today, and what we're going to be looking at, which you should have already done and hopefully you have done, is looked at your outcomes for a 5-year plan. 5-year plan, you want the outcomes first because we're going to chunk down on these. And when I say chunk down, that means that we're looking at the outcome that we want. Then in order to get the outcome we want, we need to look at what it's going to take to get there. So you would have a 3-year plan, a 1-year plan, a 6-month plan, a 3-month plan. And this is really writing down what your outcome is for the big goal. You want about 5 goals if you can for a 5-year plan. Write down your big goal and then really start to work backward as in how you're going to achieve that. So for instance, if you're a student at the moment and you're studying and you know within 5 years that you're going to graduate. All right, so what is it that you need to implement? What do you need to do in order for this to come through? You need to make sure that, you show up all the time, that you stay productive, that you've got a really good strategic plan in order to set everything in motion. You have to stay motivated and accountable at all times. You need to probably get some books and materials and all of these different things. Now that's chunking down on that one goal. So I want you to do that for all 5 goals. And then what we want to really start to think about is, are your goals smart? Smart goals are the best way to look at it, and I know that a lot of people go, oh yeah, I know what smart goals are. They're implemented in a whole heap of different big corporations these days and we have to follow smart goals. But believe me, you probably not have going to have done it this way before. So what you want to do is, yes, make sure that they are specific. Your goal is specific. So as an example again, if we go back to a 5-year plan and we're going to graduate and there's a certification at the end of that, that's specific and it's measurable. It's measurable because we get something tangible and we're going to be holding on to that. Also, it's attainable. Yes, it's attainable. So long as we put in the work, it's attainable, and we put in the effort, we're going to get there. But the small chunk down goals leading up to this is what's going to be really important for you, and that's why we're doing it this way. And each one of those has to be smart, measurable, attainable. Is it relevant? Is what you're chunking down in order to get your biggest outcome relevant to the goal? So for example, you might have your goal as being to get that certification, and then like in this 3-month plan over here, you might say, I need to buy a car in 3 months. That's a completely separate goal, and it's not really relevant unless, of course, you have to drive to get to your course or something like that, then it's relevant. But that's what I mean. Is it relevant to the outcome? And then we need a time specific, and we've already just talked about that. Say 5 years, 2025, you know that you're going to graduate and you're going to get that certification, so you have a date. We want to also put a time frame around that, what day it's going to be, make it as specific as possible. Then guys, once you've got that for all of your goals, you want to be looking at your timeline. Peekaboo, this is you. Now, if you have a look here, you've got a line straight across or a line straight through. And what this means is, how do you see your time? If you close your eyes and I say to you, okay, can you remember back to a time where you had a birthday party that was really, really exciting? And it was one of the most fun, exciting times that you ever had. Make sure you don't do this when you're driving, guys. It's one of the most fun, exciting times you ever had. Now, where do you see that? What direction do you see that? Do you see that behind you, in front of you, left or right? This is going to tell us where your past is. And if you can't see it, like as in visually, you can't actually see yourself there, but you can sense yourself there. Where's that sensation? Is it behind you, in front of you, side, left or right? And we want to really start to try and work out where your timeline is, because what's going to happen after we do this is we're going to breathe life into your goals by floating above the timeline, and we're going to go out to your future. That's why you need to know where your past is and where your future is. Okay, so what I want you to do is have a bit of a play with this. Make sure you get your goals in order. Make sure they're really smart. If you've got questions, please contact or just message us down below, put it in the comments, DM me directly. This is a really important thing for you to do if you want to propel and get momentum in everything that you're doing in life. If you do not do this, then a goal is just another thought. It's just another idea. It's not really going to happen. You're not really putting it into any, it's not going to come to fruition, because there's nothing really set in stone about it. It's just, oh yeah, I've got this goal. And how many times have we done that? Yeah, I've got a goal to do this. Did you write it down? Did you make sure that you chunked down? Did you know exactly how you're going to get there? Was it really specific? Did you have a day, time, everything else? Did you know where your past and future was so that you can go out and actually breathe life? Now, I'm not going to give that to you just yet. Not just yet. But what I am going to give you is a little bit of a tool and task, and I'm going to link it below so that it can help you with your goals, with your specific goals. Go through it, set your plan, get all of this done, double check where's your future. If you've got any problems, make sure you comment below, let us know. And tomorrow I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how to breathe life into this. So that's pretty exciting. Now, make sure if you can, at least one of your goals, I would like you to pop it down in the comments below. Pop it down in the comments below so that you are keeping yourself accountable, and let us know how you're going to get there by doing it, and a few of the ideas you have around in making this happen for yourself. I look forward to chatting with you soon. Take care, cheers, and let's catch up tomorrow. Bye now.